This football team have just won the league in their debut season, but did they do it fairly? Auckland FC have achieved the insane feat of winning the league just 1 year after being founded in 2024. On paper, it sounds incredibly impressive, just 25 games into their first professional season since joining the A-League, the Australian League, and in fact, they become the first ever New Zealand-based side to win it. And a lot of people are questioning how the hell did they achieve this, especially when you look at the squad list. There's not any big names in there. This isn't an MLS or a Saudi situation. But then you start to scratch beneath the surface, you do a little bit of research, you drop into Reddit, and you see exactly why the A-League fans are not so happy about Auckland FC. One example in particular being their goalkeeper. You see, Auckland FC are owned by the same owners as AFC Bournemouth, and in the summer they dipped into the Australian market to purchase Alex Paulson, who was last season the best goalkeeper in the A-League, and ironically, Bournemouth signed him from the other New Zealand-based team, Wellington Phoenix, who I guess are Auckland's rivals. And what did Bournemouth do? They loaned him to another one of the clubs that they own, Auckland FC. But they've literally made a rule to try and stop this sort of thing happening. It's called the Caceres rule, after Anthony Caceres in 2015-2016 January transfer window was signed by Manchester City. Shock horror, they'd be involved in some dodgy dealings. He was signed from Central Coast Mariners, and 4 days later, Man City loaned him out to another team in the A-League, Melbourne City, who just so happened to be owned by Manchester City. So you can see how that caused a lot of controversy. It lends a huge advantage to clubs that are owned by the multi-club sort of model. But despite trying to establish that rule and ensuring that that never happens again, the FA and the APL, in regards to Alex Paulson, have just dropped the rules. Auckland got their man and they were able to play arguably the best goalkeeper in the league between the sticks this season. And apparently there's lots of other things that have enabled this new team to navigate the salary caps and spend twice as much as Wellington Phoenix, for example. So it's certainly a team to divide opinion, and how fitting that they are apparently now very likely to be having a pre-season friendly against Wrexham when the Welsh side are touring that part of the world in the summer.